everybody. You guys, today is a very special day here at Universal Orlando. Rather than me sit here and tell you everything that's going on today, because there is so much, I'll give you a quick synopsis and then we'll go inside and I'll explain along the way. All questions will be answered. Even though Halloween Horror Nights has been canceled for 2020, Universal, like Disney World, has decided to step up their Halloween game this year. So what's happening today is a preview for Premier Pass holders only who signed up in advance only of 2 Halloween Horror Nights houses, a Tooth Fairy house and a Bride of Frankenstein house. There's also a ton of special food, special theming, a Scarecrow game, all sorts of special surprises. Now hold on, I know what you're thinking. Premier Pass holders only? This weekend, September 19th and 20th, it's open to everyone. Anyone can come here to Universal Orlando, well, anyone with a ticket or a pass, and sign up to visit the 2 houses with a virtual queue. So I recommend getting here early this weekend. Get out your phone, make sure you have the Universal Orlando app on your phone, make sure you're signed in, and grab a virtual queue for the houses either Saturday or Sunday. Also, really quick, Islands of Adventure this weekend is doing family-friendly trick-or-treating. There's so much more, but we'll explain when we get inside. I just wanted to give you like the brief rundown. Let's go! Okay, we're in the park and the first thing we're gonna do is head into the Universal Studios store. This is the very first store you see when you come into the park to find out about this Scarecrow game. Okay, well this is all new and this is gorgeous. Wow. I cannot tell you how happy this makes my heart right now. I am over the moon, and here it is, the Scarecrow Stalk. So basically this is a game similar to something they did at Christmas, and it's going on from today through November 1st. And basically you stalk around, locate 13 scarecrows and skeletons, you get all 13 stamps and receive a trick-or-treat candy sampler bag. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I just walked up to the team member that is in this area, asked for my stamp, got my first stamp. It adds a little game, it adds a little fun, a little extra element of spookiness. Plus, he looks amazing. Super cool. So when you open the brochure, and it's made out of a nice cardstock, it's got a map of the 13 locations where you can pick up your stamps. You see I got stamp 1 here at the Universal store, and these are the 2 redemption locations where you can pick up your prize after you finish the map. There's one there and there's one there. This and so many other surprises await us today. I just spotted another Scarecrow, and this one is so flippin' cool. I didn't expect this. It's like themed to the store. It's a Hollywood starlet, scary monster Scarecrow. I'm blown away by this. Wow, Universal, you did good. We're getting our second stamp. Thank you so much. Yay! While we're in the AC for a second here, I'll show you. So I've gotten 2 stamps so far. They basically do a loop around the park to collect them all. I'm not sure if I'll do like half today and half tomorrow, because yes, I'm coming back tomorrow, because the part I don't think I have fully expounded upon yet is, again, this weekend is open to everyone. You can come here and you can make a virtual queue pass for the houses. Basically what Universal is calling this, the houses, is a test, a Halloween seasonal test. If this weekend goes well, it is highly likely that they will keep these houses open every weekend for the rest of the season, or possibly even open other houses. But I think that the test part is the houses, and all the seasonal stuff is happening regardless. So the seasonal stuff will be happening from now through November 1st. So if you have a trip planned from now through November 1st, you can count on this kind of stuff going on. This and the specialty food and drinks, decorations, and fun stuff. They may even whip out other surprises for us. This is how things are right now. As I mentioned, I signed up for this Premier Pass holder preview in advance, and the time I got was 1 p.m. for that, and it's 11:30 now, so we'll just keep having fun for a little bit. Well, the 3rd Scarecrow's at the 5 and dime, so let's get it. So you guys, one of the houses that we are gonna get to preview today is the Bride of Frankenstein house. I watched the Bride of Frankenstein film last night, the 1935 film. It is so good. I think it is my favorite of the Universal Monsters films. Sorry guys, sorry. It's just so good. Like, I cry, I get excited, I get hyped up. It's just wow. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you see it. And if you haven't seen it for a while, give it a rewatch.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Movie, good. Bride of Frankenstein, good. No watch movie, bad. Excuse me, sir, have you seen the Scarecrow in this store? Oh, it's you. He's kind of got like a Frankenstein's monster shaped head, and he's got a Dracula painted on his pumpkin. That's a cool guy right there. He's also hanging on this cool fixture. Cool guy. I'm gonna get my stamp. Nice to meet ya.
So we'll be upset. Yeah.
Woo! Thank you so much. You too. Stamp. Good. Holy schmoly, another surprise. Cafe La Bamba, Hollywood's original restaurant. Today is Halloween's original restaurant. They have a special pop-up surprise skeleton bar going on in here. If you cannot hear the excitement in my voice, I don't know what to tell you, because I am so pumped for this. The Hollywood Hotel, Cafe La Bamba restaurant. So you can normally only go in here on like VIP tours, right?
Yeah. Like,
so us like commoners can now go inside for this.
We did it. We did it.
You did it.
I did it.
Universal, you did it. Friend, good. That was not a great Frankenstein's bride scream, although we don't know if the Bride of Frankenstein is Henry's bride or the monster's bride, but I think it's both. Ah! That was so good! Our time has come, and it's Mobile Megan! You remember her from last year with the pizza fry sign?
Now I got
Just as hype this year.
Yes.
Just as hype. Alright, so Megan was right. It's classic Halloween. Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot express the level of hype right now.
I showed you pizza fries 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, that's right, Cole! Hi!
How you doing?
Good!
Great!
Oh
Are you
my
looking
god.
for food and beverage?
Yes?
Come here right here.
Oh my gosh, Cole, thank
All the way
you.
up there on that right sticker.
Okay, thank you. There is both food and drink here at the Skeleton Bar. It actually smells really good. I was thinking about the tandoori skewer. Oh, vegan jacked up mac. So there's a vegan option. I know people have asked about that. They're the s'mores fries, the skewers, the vegan mac. Looks really good. Everything is decorated. And this is the shrimp cocktail. That's interesting. Like, I feel like they're gonna grab your face and pull you in. And of course, the shrimp cocktails have an angel guardian guarding over them. Oh, cool. So we've got another view of the vegan mac and the s'mores fries. I'll get the bloody charred tandoori skewer. Here are what the bloody charred tandoori skewer look like. Curry, marinated chicken, mango and radish slaw, pineapple, tamarind sauce. Don't worry, they're not actually bloody. And look at the really cool pumpkin and Halloween classic art on the walls, the decor everywhere. This is super, super cool. Really gets you in the mood for things. And then the next part is the bar, and I can already see it, and I'm already losing my mind. This is incredible. It's like Tribute Store Part 2 with drinks. This is so cool. The sounds, the smells. It smells like fog in here. And there's like Spanish moss everywhere and vines. And oh my gosh, look at the like centerpiece there. This is so beautiful. This is gorgeous. It's our turn to go in, and we are trying to move along, but at the same time soak in all these gorgeous details. I will definitely come back through this bar more, I promise you. These candles are bleeding. That is how excited they are. Green glowing eyes inside these jack-o'-lanterns. Holy wow. I've got my chicken. I'm soaking this all in and waiting for my turn to order my drink. This is making me so thirsty. I'm so excited. This looks like the man that was in the Mardi Gras tribute store. And he's got his minions all around him. That was me, After you purchase your drink, the final scene is a weeping angel, a giant skeleton with another skeleton behind them covered in vines and moss and seaweed, it looks like, and all sorts of beautiful stuff. These displays are gorgeous. And listen, every once in a while you get a quiet moment to hear the swamp sounds. I was mistaken, there are two final scenes. There is a skeleton in a cage and another skeleton outside of the cage. This looks like a mossy sea scene, like a swampy skeleton scenery with they maybe drown in a shipwreck, or it's a Florida thing. I don't know, but I love it. I wish we could have stayed in there to eat, but it's a walkthrough only. So you walk through, you get your food, you get your drink, and then there are tables set up outside where you can enjoy them. This drink has a circus peanut in it. See? Like those candies, I actually really love these candies, and it's soaking up that alcohol in there. I'm very thirsty. It's weird. It's good, but it's weird. I like it, but I don't like it. The tandoori chicken skewers come with a little lime wedge, so I'm gonna lime those up. And let's try it. Guess you don't need a fork for that. Good. It's a chicken skewer. You can't go wrong. The lime definitely helps too. Let's try the slaw. It's got mango pieces in it. I like the slaw. The slaw is really good. Dishes with mango, sometimes they use hard mango. It's like not ripe yet. This is ripe and it's good. I'm surprised and I'm happy. The drink is weird. I don't know what is in it that I don't like, but there's something in it I don't like. I'm gonna go back through and try the other drinks too, but I'm gonna eat the peanut. I'll try another drink and I'll try this another time, but I couldn't finish that drink, which is rare for me. It's just not my thing. It's really cool and interesting, so I recommend you trying it. Like, it's worth a try just for the novelty of it. But since I only took a few sips, we're going back in because as you can see, now there's no line. The first time there was a huge line. Now, no line, walk in, hopefully right in. It's a socially distanced thing, so they're only letting in a few people at a time. And you kind of have to move through, like, you can look at stuff, but I recommend multiple visits to really take everything in. And you can get food, you can get non-alcoholic drinks, and you can get the alcoholic drinks. So first round, we got the circus peanut. I wasn't a fan of it. I don't know what in here just didn't sit right with me, but I wasn't a fan. But this one has, oh, the menu is, what is it doing? Okay, it's backing out again. Oh, it's, Navy rum, Cruzan dark, pineapple, honey chamomile tea. That actually sounds good. And that is the werewolf drink. And this one actually sounds good too, but I think I'm gonna go with the Lugaro, yes please, thank you. So this is gonna turn us into a werewolf, like for sure. Oh, that's literally why I bought that drink, just so I can do that. It's 12:45, our window's 1, we gotta go, so we're gonna take our drinks, but this is much, much better. This drink is very good. This is more of a pineapple type of drink, a very light, fruity drink, like a tiki cocktail type of a drink. So it's much more drinkable. Could definitely drink several of these. Very, very good. Wow, seeing this is so unexpected. The experience inside this haunted house may be too intense for young children. I am so beyond thrilled to be doing this. We've scanned our way into the line. There are blue dots on the ground in the grass and these stickers on the ground on the sidewalk to keep the line social distance. Right now it doesn't look too long, but look at how huge this is. So very cool to know, in the line there are carts with drinks, beers, water, Powerade. That's awesome, thank you. Are you as excited as I am?
I'm excited, but you know what? This is the first time I've been in a house without Nikki.
Oh, you know what? Without Sam, I'm without Sam too. We miss you guys.
Wish you were here.
Wish you were here. It's very warm. We're waiting to get in the shade. The line's moving. I finished my drink, but I'm keeping the ice just to like cool myself down. But there weren't too many people in front of us and not too many behind us either. We went straight to the Bride of Frankenstein line right at 1 o'clock when our reservation time came up. Oh my gosh, we're actually moving, you guys. Wow. We're going towards the soundstage. I love seeing Rip Ride Rocket go by. It's such a cool looking coaster. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Anyone who's a Horror Nights veteran knows you cannot film inside the houses here in Florida. So we're gonna talk about it once it's done. I'll film everything I can up to the point where I can't anymore, and then I will put the camera away and then talk to you guys all about it afterwards. Maybe we'll grab like a craft beer and talk about it. All right, one person per party gets a glow stick. This is signifying that you are the brave person in the party. Nate and I are both here, but we're each our own party. We're going separately, 6 feet apart, just to, you know, since we are our own parties and experience this on our own. And plus we both want to be the brave one. Nate, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Yeah! We're almost in, and our bravery stick is starting to glow. You shake it, it starts to glow. We're so close to the entrance. I really, really wish Sam was here. And I'm gonna do this house alone, and I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be so brave. We still have a second house to do, the Tooth Fairy house, and we'll talk in detail about them after, but I just want to tell you guys that was amazing. They did such a good job. It was a twist on the story. It was Frankenstein. You know what? Let me not spoil it for you if you're gonna see it. I tell you, it was an amazing, fun twist on the story. The mate will have her monster, and the monster her mate. Hopefully I got that right. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Plexiglass in front of the scare actors, in front of the boo holes, in front of the coffins. One glow stick per party, that's to separate parties for social distancing. Let me tell you my favorite part, and I'm probably gonna repeat this. Because it is one party, and because there are ops in the ride guiding you along with a stick, you get to stand in front of each scene and enjoy the whole scene. You know how normally you get like kind of pushed through, and it depends on like what scares you get, like the timing. The timing's gonna be perfect for everyone, because as you go through, you stand in your spot, the scene happens, and then you move on. I wish they would always do this. Oh my gosh, what a difference. I got to really experience the whole story in one go. Bravo! So good. Once you exit out of the soundstage, there's a food truck here with food and beer and drinks. Franken fried chicken and funnel brains, electro fried skin and guts. We'll try some food either later today or tomorrow, or probably both. But I think we're gonna make our way over to Tooth Fairy. There are also some new merch stands decorated up throughout the park, and they have some of the merch that's in the tribute store as well. With your reservation time, it includes both houses. So we did the Bride of Frankenstein right at 1, and now it is, let's see, what time is it? How long did that all take? 1:22 it took to go through the line and go through the house. And now we're gonna do Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. Got our reservation ready, and so hyped for this. Beauty, old yet ever new, eternal voice, and inward word. Oh, an empty ride vehicle. Okay, we're going back here. We're going into Tooth Fairy. We got a line beer. Don't know if we're gonna need it because it's not looking packed back here, which is cool. People were saying 45-minute wait, but it looks like no wait. Look, there's the Hogwarts Express over there. It's cool to get to see it over here. We got our line beers, Nate.
Line beers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To line beers. Look, it's the Hogwarts Express. Choo choo. We're going in. I am blown away. That was amazing. That was so good. Okay, so there's plexiglass over where the scare actors are, right? So you can kind of see when they're coming, but it doesn't take away the scariness. If anything, it weirdly adds the anticipation. This is the line now for Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. It is massive. So this says something about getting here early in your head, early in your time, whether you get a virtual queue or a preview, because now the lines are massive. In true Halloween Horror Nights fashion, we are now going to go into Finnegan's, the ultimate pass holder hangout, to talk about our thoughts about the houses in detail. Let's go. Popped into Finnegan's because this is the ultimate pass holder hangout, the ultimate Halloween Horror Nights hangout. Normally you would do Stay and Scream, where you'd either wait in the Simpsons area, maybe in Moe's having a beer over there, or you'd wait in Finnegan's in this area and wait between the park closing for day guests and opening for Halloween Horror Nights ticketed guests for the night, so it's kind of tradition to just stop in here, and there's live music, which is awesome, and we're gonna talk about our thoughts while we have a little food. All right, so sharing our thoughts about the houses. It seems like the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy was like a fan favorite, and it is good.
It was my favorite.
It is very good. I'm gonna say that Bride of Frankenstein is my favorite partly because I watched it last night, partly because I'm like a huge classic Universal Monsters fan. Like I have an affinity for those movies, I love them. Partly because I think it depends on your walkthrough. Just like in regular Horror Nights, you know, like the timing of the scares changes. We talk to a lot of people, and it depends on like what is happening in front of you, what walkthrough you get. I think I got a good walkthrough because I got stopped. So there are ride ops, like or house ops, like operations people with a glowing stick, sort of, that guide you, right? They stop you, they say, like at the airport, stop, wait, let the people in front of you go. You watch the scene unfold in front of you, and then they wave you through. I actually like that. I wish that Horror Nights was like that always, and I get why they can't because it's too many people, but I got to actually experience the story.
You did. I didn't listen to the story, but you actually heard the story in Frankenstein.
Yeah, I was listening to the dialogue. So there is a twist on the classic Bride of Frankenstein story. I don't want to spoil it, but I also do want to tell you. Like, it's so cool.
Oh, the temptation to spoil.
Watch the movie, watch Bride of Frankenstein fresh, and then do the house.
I should have watched it.
Yeah, go home and watch it and come back tomorrow. We're going to come back tomorrow. Or at least I am.
I'm coming.
We're coming back tomorrow to do this again. Having the movie fresh in your head gives you listen to this, get it together! Action! Okay, now, Tooth Fairy, the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, is different. It's not based on any movie, it's based on the fairy tale of the Tooth Fairy.
With the fairy tale facade, actually.
I loved it.
Yeah.
You walk in and you see big signs telling you the fairy tale as you walk in. That first room that was like cutouts from the book.
Yeah. Very cool. Actually put together like really well, actually theming wise.
I was like, okay, Universal. Okay.
And you actually are held there for a second.
You're held there.
So you can actually take it all in and dissect the different things that are happening in front of you.
Like the cutout of the little selfish kid who doesn't, oh, spoiler alert. Fast forward 15 seconds if you don't want to hear spoilers. The little selfish brat that doesn't want to give his tooth to the Tooth Fairy. And because of that, the whole family is cursed. Cursed! The story you walk through, it's funny because I was talking to the ride-off at the beginning, and I was like, if only he would have given up his tooth.
Where were you talking? I was right there with you.
I was behind you.
Where was the ride? What do you mean you were talking to the ride-off?
I love chatting to them. I'm like, guys, this is amazing.
I feel like that's like a when did we get ice
You were
cream
6
moment.
feet.
When did we get ice cream?
You were 6 feet in front of me. I don't know. But anyway, I talked to him, and we were saying, like, if he would have just given up his tooth, there'd be no story. If one person would have done one thing differently in the beginning,
all horror movies right there.
Right there, bam, everything will be fine. All right, quick wrap up here. Really cool story with Tooth Fairy. Very cool twist on the Bride of Frankenstein story. Love both houses. I think they're gonna open more houses. That's my prediction. Could be wrong, but I think they are.
I would be here every week if they did.
We will be here every week. I feel like, okay, Halloween Horror Nights, I've talked about this before.
I feel like this is Halloween Horror Nights right now. I really am feeling that.
Everyone's wearing their Horror Nights shirts. Everyone's like vibing. There's a feeling in the air that you get. Halloween Horror Nights is as much about the houses and theming and creativity as the community and the camaraderie and the atmosphere. And I feel it here today.
It's crazy.
I feel like this weekend is going to be lit. We will both be here. If you see us, say hi. I'm gonna wrap this video up now. We're gonna eat some food and then we'll wrap up. The line has significantly increased since it was Nate and I's turn. We had like no line, now it is jam-packed. We just talked to some people who said there was a nearly 2-hour wait for Tooth Fairy. It's something to think about. There's high demand. There is high demand for this, and we love that Universal's doing it, and we want it to happen. and just be prepared to wait. It's worth it. That's a wrap on today. It was really, really fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will definitely be back tomorrow to cover the official opening day of this Halloween testing experience and do a lot more. Finish the Scarecrow hunt and try more of the food and beverages that are on offer. There's way more that we didn't get to do today. We're gonna do it tomorrow. So thank you guys so much as always for joining me. I will see you guys for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye!